Hello. Good evening. How are you? It is, what is the day today? September 9th at 12, what is it? 12:33 a.m. Yes, it's late. Choosing to do a very first ever live stream. I'm choosing to do it at this time because I guess part of me is hoping that all of you are asleep. So, I guess no pressure. I suspect there's not going to be an audience. And if there is, then great. I'll get some practice. And if not, then even better. Why do a live stream? Well, let me introduce myself. It's Brian Abella, and I am in real estate with Abella Real Estate. It's something I take seriously. It's a profession, and it's been rewarding. I've had an interesting career, an interesting life. So, why do a live stream? I guess to connect with people. It's not easy. It's real. So I'm going to make mistakes. I'm probably going to say things I probably shouldn't say. But that's what it is. I mean, I think today we have a media platform that is more powerful than television. We all grew up, at least I grew up in an age where television was the way to communicate with people. TV commercials and TV shows, and that was our funnel to superstars. Now our celebrities are influencers, are people that connect, just do real things, and it's pretty cool. I think it's one for the ages. I think it's very amazing. On the flip side, though, I think we do spend a lot of time in the digital world, and there's a lot of nonsense out there as well, and I hope this isn't going to be one of those things. I'll try not to make it boring. I guess in short, live stream is current. It's direct to an audience, and it's one way which I hope works out, that I connect with people out there. On many levels, personal as well as professional, business standpoint, and that we both benefit. I'll make a disclaimer. This is not recorded. It's unedited. I plan on publishing all my streams live as they are. This is going out there live right now. And it's probably being recorded. Oh, it's not being recorded. What do you know? I guess I'm going to start recording it now just to see how that goes. I might make mistakes. I might ramble. I'm most likely not going to be politically correct. I'm going to tell it the way I see it. But I hope that everyone understands, and I'll try and make this as clear as I can, that I don't mean offense to anybody. We are in the middle of a political election. I think one of the weaknesses or one of the problems with politics is our system, in that the public votes for what is in their best interest. And I mean self-interest. When we vote, I think we should vote for the benefit of society, not our just personal best interest. One of those cases, and I'll get back. I'll refer to this now and get back to it another time. Is I created a company called Multibid, which is an open bidding platform for real estate. It happens to be a political topic, and as much as the party that is wanting to support it, which would be great for Multibid if they do what they say they're going to do. I believe the party is not doing the right things for our country. So if I am to vote, I'm going to vote for what I think is best for all of us, so we can have a better future, and not just for my personal self-interest, which is what I think everyone should do, and that's what I believe. Obviously, what I will be speaking about is my opinion, and I know everyone has an opinion, so if you don't want to listen, that's great. If you do, I hope to be accurate. I like to validate everything I say. That's the way I am. I guess it's one of those qualities. I like to support them with evidence. I like to, at least if I say something, try and back it up. And of course, in the end, if you guys have any questions, opinions, you disagree, great. I'd love to have my mind changed. That's okay. If you disagree, come at me with something that makes sense. Okay? I'll thank you all in advance for listening. I'm humbled the fact that anyone gives anyone else any attention. In this particular case, me. So thank you. And actually, I want to give a shout out to a friend. I'm not going to say too many, but James, thank you very much. I think I see what you did, what you're building, your intentions to help people. The way that you went live streaming and the way you do it unedited, and I respect it. And it kind of gave me a bit of an inspiration to try and do it myself. So James, thank you very much. So I'll get into this. Abella Real Estate. Abella Real Estate. Who is Abella Real Estate? So Abella Real Estate is myself and my daughter. One of my daughters, got her license, and it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to work with her every single day. Build a business that we can call a family-run business, something that we put our name on, something we take seriously, and that's pretty much what it is. A bit about myself. I've pretty much been self-employed most of my entire life. One of my first jobs was ever with a marketing company, actually in the stock exchange. I got a job right on the floor of the stock exchange. That was interesting. And was recruited by a very, very amazing guy who kept his promise to get me into a marketing agency, and he did. Found me on the floor of the stock exchange, don't know how he did that, and gave me an opportunity. And I thought it was fantastic. Those guys were great. Taught me a lot about marketing, real estate. They paid for my marketing course, and I think they're a fantastic company. I ended up in the restaurant business for about 26 years with my family. We had a lot of donut stores, maybe chain of donut stores. And over my 26 years, been in the cafe business, fine dining, Italian, pizzerias, cafes, pub, all kinds. Had some highs and lows. I had a bad business partnership, very bad. I won't get into that now, and maybe that's something for a future date. But it was costly. And then there was a time where I guess, you know what, you got 4 kids, you have a family, you have responsibilities, you pretty much do whatever you can. So there was a time frame in there. Decided to open up a digital marketing company. Taught myself web design. Was able to pull in my experience in the marketing and advertising business, and became, I guess you can say, more than just a marketing agency or digital marketing company, but also became a business consulting business consultant, along with tying it in with the digital age. And that's been going on now for about 15 to 16 years, so it was quite some time. And then I was fortunate to run into some good people. I got into real estate. I got a push into real estate, and for that person I was grateful and will always be grateful. And I ended up spending 10 years with RE/MAX, 10 years with RE/MAX Premier. Great agents, great brokerage. I learned a lot from them. And I'm going to say I was fortunate to have that opportunity, that experience. I think RE/MAX Premier has got a really a good bunch of agents that are high producing agents. I think being around them has benefited me, has given me a lot of motivation to be better, to do good. So I thank them indirectly, and they'll know who they are. And I think my experience with Remax was fantastic. It gave me an opportunity to travel. I've been to Vegas. Our international conventions in Vegas are fantastic. Everyone in the Remax world from all over the world shows up. I've been to Europe, met a lot of agents in Europe. Just talking to them and how they survive and how they do real estate was extremely valuable. I've got close friendships with some of them still today. We do talk about real estate, and I think it's also been one of the reasons that I bring a little bit of a different perspective into our real estate mechanisms here in Canada, Ontario, Toronto. I guess in the end, after 10 years, we made a change recently. Went to a new brokerage called Right at Home. Fantastic, fantastic leadership, fantastic management, great support. And again, I left not for anything to do with Remax at all, other than the fact that I just think what Right at Home has to offer and the things that they provide is just something that is in line a little bit more with the vision I have for Abella Real Estate moving forward. It's been great so far, and I look forward to the future as it's turning out. So, what do I want to accomplish by a live stream? I guess we're going to talk. Actually, today we're just going to keep it as an intro. I just wanted to put this out there, saying what I had in mind, what I'd like to do. See if anyone out there appreciates it, has any questions that I would like answered, they would like answered. Some of the things that I would like to do is talk about real estate in politics. Real estate is a very hot topic at the moment. I wouldn't mind discussing, I guess, different platforms. I'd like to try not to get too political, I guess, but I mean, we do have to talk politics, and because it makes a difference on our future. Real estate's a hot topic in family discussions. I mean, I've got 4 kids, and I think parents out there must be asking the same question that I ask all the time: is how are our kids going to be able to afford homes? It's affordability is I think probably at the lowest it's ever been. So that's, it's a topic that comes into discussion all the time. I get asked it all the time. What's your advice in being in real estate? How can your kids, afford to buy a house, and what advice do you give them? Plan on having that. We can have that discussion here in open forum as well. And even just from a personal discussion, my daughter's younger. Her friends all have the same type of questions, and you say, how can we do it? So, I'm hoping that this will be a forum to come up with some answers, and hopefully my insight is something that will help all of you. I do take my profession seriously. Nothing I do, actually, I don't really take lightly. So I think by doing this, I think it's my first step into trying to connect with some new people, expand my sphere of influence, my business portfolio, and really, I think one of the philosophies I've learned is from, again, some very good people, is that I'd like to build Abella Real Estate. I'd like to build my business around maybe 10 to 20 very good clients, and service them for the rest of their life. Service them, their friends, their family, and for me, I'm good with that. I'd be very good with that. One of the other topics I think I will get into, not today, but I'll introduce today, is Multibid. Multibid is a platform I built, a business that I built, because I believe real estate needs to transition. I believe there needs to be an option. Not a ironclad method of doing things, but an option. And Multibid works well with a strategy. It works well with anyone who's setting up a property for multiple offers. And I will get into that a bit later, the pros and cons of it. On this channel, I will speak from an agent's perspective, not as the owner of Multibid, but from someone who understands the platform very well and how I think it would benefit real estate agents. Multibid was built for real estate agents, not open to the public. It's a service designed for listing agents as well as buying agents. And I have no intentions, I think, of making it available to the public. I've had people tell me that's probably a bad decision, but I think bottom line is I believe in real estate as a profession. I believe that good agents are extremely valuable from both a listing side as well as a buying side. And I just wanted to build a platform that benefits, I guess you can say, the ultimate win-win. I wanted to benefit the agents and their clients, and I think I may have accomplished it with Multibid, and I would like to speak to it and on this forum eventually as an agent, and hopefully you agree. Any questions you have, I look forward to answering them, and we'll go from there. I guess in closing, we'll do a little what's the word? Personal endorsement. So if we look over here, Abella Real Estate is easily found at abellarealestate.com. I've put a lot of tools into our website. Anyone out there that would like to find their perfect property, have free evaluations, what's your home worth, all the tools are here on our website. One thing I encourage everyone to do is register. So if you're looking for the dream home, if you're looking for your next upsize, or even just looking to buy your first home, I encourage everyone to register on the website. Once you register, you are able to see the price of homes that have sold, just like agents do. This is something I'm going to go on a limb and say I don't actually agree that certain information should be public. I believe that the MLS system was built by agents for agents, and I think the exposure of certain information can backfire, and I think that's something that may be a problem in the future. I think our government made a mistake in opening a lot of this information, but they did. So if you want to see what realtors see, you come to our website, you register, and then in your search parameters, you'll have access to what is sold just by clicking there. I'm not logged in, but once you do, you'll be able to see the sale prices of properties that have sold. Okay, and that's just one of the tools that Abella Real Estate has. We have a lot of calculators here. If you're looking to figure out what your mortgage would cost, etc. I encourage you to check out the website, and that will all be here as well. And on another note, we have Multibid, and Multibid, again, something I built myself, something I'm very proud about and confident about. I think it'll be a great service to everyone, and that could be found at multibid.ca. And I encourage you to maybe go through the site, pick up a few things, see what it's all about, and reach out to me, ask me any questions that you may have. Happy to answer them, and make those the topics for, I guess, the future live streams. So, on that note, it is 12:52 a.m. Pretty sure nobody is watching this live, so I hope if anyone does end up seeing this, I hope that it was a good intro, and I look forward to interacting with all of you later on in the future. So until then, good night, stay safe, and I'll see you around. Take care. Actually, I won't be back soon. Ending soon? No. Yeah. We're offline. You guys have a good night, okay? Take care.